Welcome back, folks. We were almost there. We almost did it. BTC tapped shy of 98,000. It was exactly 98,000 to the exact cent on the perpetual contracts. And actually the trade that we discussed in the last update, that was 2 days ago, I said we have two possibilities. We dump down, get that golden pocket and then to go higher, or we're having that grinder structure here against this trend line, then to go higher. Well, actually we got that grinding structure, only it looked a little bit differently. So it was more like this here. And you can see that it just grinded slowly up higher, and then eventually had that burst to the upside. I was hoping to take out maybe some lows, but that didn't happen. Then we also had the short here from this high, and I also updated you on Twitter that I took the short, and it was about 2 days ago. You can see here the red candle, we went higher, we right away dumped down. I got into the trade. And it looked okay for a couple minutes, but there was just no follow through. And then there was this big move to the upside. I also said I took the short S&P from the all-time high as discussed in today's video. I got absolutely effed over by the slippage, meaning that you get a bad fill price because the move is just so fast. And you can also see that I uploaded here. It was a loss. It should have been a little bit less. That losing trade was enough, at least for one follower, to stop following me, but it is what it is. Apparently you cannot have losing trades anymore. We can take this one off, by the way. We're probably not going to hit it anytime soon, and this wasn't actually this short right here. Like I said, I tried it and lost trade, so it is what it is. And now we had this impulse to the upside. So for today's update, or at least the trades I'm looking for, is actually relatively simple. I'm not looking for any shorts yet, so shorts are out the window. This was at that time the only short that I was looking at, of course, the 100k. I think we're going to get either of the following, is that we front run it, then we're getting a big dump down, or we're going to push through the 100k and then maybe 200, 2, 3, 4, 5, see how it goes. But I think everyone is already so much looking at the 100k. I think we will not see a reaction at the exact level, but probably before or after. As you can see here on market Cipher B on the 1 hour, I mean, this looks bullish if I've ever seen one. And also here on the 4 hour, extremely bullish. I mean, yes, we are pretty much overbought, so a little bit of a move to downside would be very welcome. However, since it is such a bullish territory, this can stay high longer than you expect, so I wouldn't be surprised if we hit 100k when we're still here at the top without even printing a red dot. Then on the 12 hour, also looked at this Monday. I mean, incredibly bullish. This looks so strong. And also then here on the daily, I said I think we are going to print a green dot soon. That was a Monday, and look where it is. It's probably going to print today, and also still the money flow fat in the green. So please, guys, do not take any shorts. You're jumping in front of a train. So what are then possible trades to take from here? There are a few, and I'm going to zoom in on smaller time frames. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take the 5 minute for today because yeah, you have to play this very locally. We still have this trend line in case we would come down. Of course, depending on when we would come down, this would still absolutely be a trade as long as we hold it. And you can put a stop loss pretty tight, like 0.5% or 1% underneath. This could be a nice trade because we're just not hitting critical levels. There's not constantly something like a previous day high being hit, previous day low being taken out, perfect backtesting, golden pockets, liquidity being taken. You know, it's just a slow grind, higher. So you need to be a little bit creative then on possible trades. So this is one. This is also one that I am looking out for when we're backtesting these highs. This is then coincidentally the backtest of previous day high. But if we do something like this, that actually would be very juicy, and I will definitely try to take that long. And of course, the target would then be a new all-time high, but I'm probably gonna try to hold it as long as I can, as long as it looks bullish to the upside. Another one could be, and then I am going to use the FIB retracement. Let me see. Actually, you can also see here, by the way, that a golden pocket is lining up perfectly with these two trend lines. So this is 94,800 to 95, 94,800 to 95. This looks very good in case we get it. And if we would take out just one of these lows, that is also still fine, but I want to keep the Wednesday low intact. So this 93,250, this needs to stay intact because that was Wednesday low. Once you start taking out Wednesday low, then I think you can get a big run, because then it's just a run for previous day lows, and then I think you can get a quick liquidity sweep to the downside. Let me see, did I have anything else here for you? Yeah, you could try, but this is very aggressive. If the price does something like this, where eventually it goes a little bit lower, and let's say it takes out these two lows, then you get into the trade and you hold it, so then you have barely any retrace. That could be one. The same exactly for here. That one is at 96,300-ish, just to go lower, take that liquidity, and then to go higher. But again, this is on small time frames, guys. Don't forget that this is on the 5 minute. And what else do I have for you? This is there's 95 something. Yeah, this could work. Also, this quite creative, a little bit difficult to get in, is if you eventually get that low and you get that bounce here from the value area low of the rise up. Whoops. So from this one right here, and then you do something like this, where you maybe even front run that golden pocket, because we have now also seen so many times that levels are not being hit. So in case we get something like this, you can see there is some volume here, we have some candles, we have some structure. So if that is get hit and then a golden pocket gets front run, that could be a long trade. 95,640, 95,640, that could be a long trade. So as you can see, I have 4 possible long trades, very locally, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that all could be a long trade. So now a liquidity grab of here, 96,600, liquidity grab of here, 96,240, and here 95,600, and then the most preferred one here at the bottom. Not sure if we're getting it at and around what I said, 94,600 to, let's say, 95-ish. That really needs to be an area. I have to say, yesterday we had a dump on the S&P 500 because of probably war rockets between Russia and Ukraine. Also the same kind of story the day before. However, BTC was holding up pretty nicely. So that means that once these markets start going higher again, S&P and the Nasdaq, then I think we can see a big strong move for BTC. So far I'm very surprised how strong it's holding up, and that is barely moving down when these markets are going lower. Like I said, big back tests, forget about it, we're not getting it as of for now. This most likely eventually can happen today, and later on in the week will end with a big spike to the upside. We have a lot of late longs are then trapped, and then eventually you roll over, and then you can see a bigger correction, 10-20% for the next week or weeks to come. But for now it is longs only. Do not try to short it. You're jumping in front of a train. These are my levels, very locally, kind of creative. But I think that is for now needed. If you like the content, guys, please do me a favor by liking, subscribing, clicking the bell, clicking all, so that you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, share this video with your friends if you think that's useful. Also feel free to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Both those links you find in the description. See you guys very soon again in the next one. Bye bye.